Politics now that the primaries are over, the next big event, the debates, but the candidates don't always agree on where and when to debate.
Yeah, it sounds like California's candidates for Senate don't see eye to eye on debates either. KPIX 5 political analyst Melissa Caen here with more on this.
That's right. Good morning. The debates about the debates have begun.
Right.
About the debates. On Friday, political consultant to Kamala Harris, his name is Sean Clegg, he tweeted that Harris would agree to do 2 debates, one in Sacramento and one in L.A. And then her opponent, Loretta Sanchez, she has a consultant named Bill Carrick who stated that there should be more than 2 debates and in more places, not just Sacramento and L.A. To which Harris's consultant replied that the candidates already had 2 debates before the primaries and, quote, if Loretta Sanchez cannot make her case in 4 debates, it should be case closed. Ouch, right? Of course, candidates have to agree on a debate before it can happen. So if Harris says 2 is it, that is all it's going to be. Although I think we can expect Sanchez to continue to call for more debates on the campaign trail, much like sort of Bernie Sanders did when going head to head with Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, that can definitely be expected. So, Melissa, what's the thought process for a candidate like Harris as we move closer to the debates?
Right, exactly. Why would a candidate not want to debate? Well, for someone like Harris, there's not a huge upside to debating, right? Polls show that she is way ahead of Sanchez, so she doesn't really need the boost that comes from a debate. But if Harris were to make a mistake in a debate, that could be a huge problem. So very little upside and potentially big downside for every debate. Now, there may be other reasons too, but generally speaking, the candidate with a strong lead in the polls wants to keep the race the way it is. And that means minimizing debates because they offer opportunities to upset the status quo and derail the race.
Yeah, we're watching some of the video from their last debate, and Sanchez actually did a really good job in that debate, so I can see why she's looking for more debates.
You know, she's been in Congress for a long time. She wants to talk more about her experience.
Okay. To the presidential race now, Donald Trump complaining that 2 of the debates are on the same night as NFL games.
And that is true. That is true. Actually, 2 of the 3 presidential debates have been scheduled, and they will be at the same time as NFL games. Now, a bipartisan commission sets the dates and times of presidential debates, and they released the dates and times last September, and that's just how they fell. Now, Donald Trump has alleged that Hillary Clinton somehow arranged for the debate schedule to conflict with the NFL so fewer people would watch the debates. But we've seen no actual evidence that that's true. He also claimed that the NFL sent him a letter complaining about the debate schedule, but the NFL says that is also not true. Meanwhile, the commission that sets the dates and times says those are set. We are not changing them. So what is Donald Trump doing here? We know he refused to participate in 2 of the primary election debates, so he is not afraid to skip a debate. Now, his recent complaints may be laying the groundwork for doing just that. Now, the first debate is scheduled for September 26th. Mark your calendars. Clinton says she will be there and ready to go. Whether Trump will is anyone's guess.
Oh my gosh, he has to.
Not necessarily. That's what people said about the primary debates, but he didn't show. The last time a presidential candidate skipped a debate was I am so sorry. He was from Georgia. Jimmy Carter back in 1976.
Well, I'll be hitting the switch button between the debates if they do have them on the NFL game. If they have it on the NFL game and the debates.
Yeah, they'll have the big screen and the small screen if you have that.
Once again, our political analysts, thank you very much.